Okay, we are live now. I hope you all are doing great. Thank you for joining. Let's wait for some time so that people join this live stream. And let me see some of your comments. All of you are able to hear and see us. Okay, at least you will be able to hear me because I am talking right now. All of you are able to hear me. Put it in the comment section so that I can confirm that okay, you guys are able to hear us. And also people on LinkedIn, I hope you are able to watch us properly and able to hear me, right? Okay, yes, joining, yes. Okay, people are slowly coming in, so let's wait for some more time. Okay, yes, sir. Vani Vankipuram Niharika. Yes. Okay, great. Okay, nice. What about people on LinkedIn? Okay, people on LinkedIn are also able to hear. Let's see. Okay, great. Nice to see you all here today evening, right? Let's see how it goes. Okay, let's wait for Ashwini to join. Okay, great. Rinalata has joined. Sure, Hussein, Naveen, Divyansh, Roshan Jha. From LinkedIn, we can hear. Akash, okay, great. Nice. Hi, Shiva Shankar. Hello. How is DSA helps DevOps? Sir? That's what we will be talking. That's why I have brought you all Ashwini today. So let's wait for some time for Ashwini to join. Right. Okay. Ashwini is joining. Okay, Ashwini is here. So भाई आपको बहुत लोग ढूंढ रहे थे. People were looking for you. आप अचानक चले गए फिर आप आए. So Ashwini is here. We will today discuss on most of the important things like why DSA in DevOps. What are the things that you need to clear DevOps engineer role, and how this DSA will help you to grow in future. Right. So it's up to you, Ashwini. You can mix and match Hindi and English because most of our audience are both, they know both, so it's up to you. So let me call upon Ashwini today. So Ashwini bhai, please introduce yourself, and then we will take all their queries and then we will solve problems. Okay, chalo.
ओके श्योर हेलो एवरीवन एज यू नो माय नेम इज अश्वनी और मुझे लगभग 4 से 5 साल का टेक एक्सपीरियंस है और ये जो पूरा एक्सपीरियंस है इसमें मेरी लाइफ पूरी रोलर कोस्टर रही है फ्रॉम सर्विस बेस्ड टू प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड कंपनी और मैंने हर एक टूल पे ज़्यादातर काम कर लिया है कि पहले डेटा एनालिस्ट मैंने एज एन टेस्टर भी काम किया है फिर मैंने एक्सेल शीट में भी डेटा डाला है और वर्ड फाइल में भी डेटा डाला है जब मैं कॉग्निजेंट के लिए काम कर रहा था फिर इनटू जावा डोमेन तो पास्ट 3 इयर्स 4 ईयर मैं एज एन मोटा मोटा जावा डेवलपर काम कर रहा हूँ तो यहाँ पे पता चलता है कि यार कभी भी कोई भी चीज़ें एक तरीके से सर्टेन नहीं रहती हैं लाइफ में जो आपको चाहे वो मिल जाता है ये मैंने देखा है कि हाँ मेरे को हमेशा से एज एन एक डेवलपर बनना था तो हमें पता था कि किस डायरेक्शन में जाना है तो ओवरऑल मेरे को यही एक्सपीरियंस है मैंने इस पूरे एक्सपीरियंस में बहुत सारी टेक्नोलॉजीज पे काम किया जैसे कि AWS स्प्रिंग बूट इवन पुराने फ्रेमवर्क्स पे भी काम किए मौका मिला है मुझे उन्हें भी पढ़ने का जैसे कि सबलेट स्ट्रक्ट एंड ऑल तो ये सारा मैंने ये इतना ही सारी चीज़ें मैंने सीखी हैं ये सारी चीज़ें काम करके और इसी से पता चलता है कि हाँ ये एक लर्निंग प्रोसेस आपका रहना चाहिए और डीएसए भी इसमें मेरा बहुत मदद किया है क्योंकि ये भी मैं अपने कॉलेज टाइम से करता आ रहा हूँ और अभी भी करता ही आ रहा हूँ अभी भी अगर मैं स्विच मारूंगा आज भी किसी भी कंपनी में तो सबसे पहला मेरा राउंड डीएसए ही होगा कोई भी मेरे से जो पूछेगा वो डीएसए के क्वेश्चन ही पूछेगा
चलो बढ़िया. तो आपका कॉन्फिडेंस से मेरे को ये समझ में आ रहा है कि वी ऑल शुड नो डीएसए. सम और द अदर पार्ट इन आवर लाइफ गोज विद डीएसए व्हेन वी आर सिटिंग इन इंटरव्यू. तो आपका ये मानना है कि भाई डीएसए के बिना कुछ नहीं होगा. इवन जैसे मैंने लास्ट 2 महीने में 10-12 कंपनीज क्रैक किए हैं, आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड दैट वहां पे भी हमको, इवन दो आई वाज अ डेवऑप्स इंजीनियर, डीएसए वाज आस्क्ड. तो let's deep dive into DSA. So Ashwini bhai, tell me one thing. When we talk about DSA, most of the people around the tech industry have a notion that how much percentage they have to learn, where they have to learn, what are the things they have to follow. So anything which is according to your experience, can you tell?
Yeah, actually I have created a video also on this like there are some time like people are asking me like हमें कितना DSA पढ़ना चाहिए, like how much DSA we can do. So we can divide it into the 2-3 parts, like what I am targeting. Let's suppose I am targeting a service based company. That is, I'm not saying first of all the people have their this thing in a mind कि service based company बहुत बेकार है and product
अच्छा
based company is
अश्विनी,
very good.
आई थिंक हमको कमेंट्स आ रहे हैं कि भाई और सर हिंदी इंग्लिश में रखिए, तो लेट्स टॉक इन
Yeah,
इंग्लिश. आई थिंक
sure, sure.
लिंक्डइन पे 105 लोग हम लोग को देख रहे हैं और यूट्यूब
Okay.
पे लगभग लगभग 60 पीपल, 60 to 70 आर देयर, सो लेट्स कीप इट
Okay.
इन इंग्लिश.
Okay, sure, guys. We will do this in English as you guys are comfortable in that. So, where I am, like, so I'm
Yeah.
deciding like where, I'm saying like service-based company or product-based company. Both are equally good, but in like if I say like the company which is giving the equal amount of money, that company is good for me. It's not depend that is a service-based company or product-based company. But in terms of DSA, the scenarios are changed here. If you're when I was planning for a switch, like 2-3 year gap, right now the condition is changed actually. If you go for a service based company or if you go for a product based company, okay, both companies will ask you a DSA. Like if you see the post on LinkedIn, like Infosys is asking a very like hard level of questions, right? So scenarios are changing, so we can say that, but little bit in service based company, like DSA is not that much required. Up to some level, like they will not ask you the hard or medium level questions. What they will do, because they will deploy you on some project, right? They are not like they are not creating some product just like Google, Amazon, or any other product based company. They don't have their own product. They are working on product which owned by some other company, right? That's, they are called a service based company. So they want you to work on some product, you have to do some development. So that's why they say, okay, if you know 40% of DSA and 60% of development, that's fine, you are a perfect combo. And in product based company, what they ask, like, okay, you know a DSA, you know you have a problem solving skills, we teach you development. Because they want, okay, okay, you have a problem solving skill, if we give you the some scenario, because they have a running product, right? Because in development company service based, what happened, they work on some product, and some, like when we say about Jira and bugs, so some problems came again and again repeatedly. So you and me and some other guy, they can solve that easily. But if you talk about a product, I am working on a product, so I can say like a single problem will not repeat again. Each and every time something new will come in a product. So if you know how to solve a problem, how to solve a certain like if someone give you the problem in in some product, in running product, like if some product is running in a live and people are interacting that, if some problem came, how you will approach that, how you will solve that. And the main thing with this little time complexity, because they more focus on that. Because if I say like if user interaction will be not affected with the website, because if someone log on the page, right, if it's scrolling, keep on scrolling till 3 or 5 seconds, so it's not look good. So that's why they are focusing on time complexity and all.
Acha. So,
Yeah.
in general, when we talk about time complexity, you are telling that when we hit a website www.xyz.com, the amount of time it is loading up, the amount of time it is getting the data. So, all those things are dependent on time complexity. And I will be frank to all the audience, even in DevOps interviews, I got this question. They asked me to solve a code and they told, okay, if this n value is changed, what will be the time and complexity of this entire code? So to be honest, I was not knowing. Maybe let's deep dive into a little bit of things. So when you told like development is different and DSA is different, so what are the two things? Can you differentiate the factor ki yaar, is point
Like,
number one development like that?
look, if we, like someone says in a chat also, can you talk about in context of DevOps? So let me
Correct.
put out the like three things here. There's a DSA, DevOps, and development. Okay. So let's suppose if you are a DevOps engineer, so you are just focusing on infra part. If you are creating those things which on developer will work. Let's suppose you are doing a machine setup, you are installing softwares, you are installing some kind of setups, just like you are mechanism, like you are managing a caches and all, right? So this is a job of DevOps. This is a very important role in each and every company, right? You also know that better than me. Okay. But in terms of DSA and development, DSA is not like you will be preparing for a development. No, 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 no. We learn some set of data structure, just like array list, tree, graph, right? Linked list. That data structure you will use in your development. And the DSA teach you like how efficiently you use that data structure in development. This is the DSA.
Acha.
So DSA teaches you like how
Okay.
you solve that efficiently
Okay. So,
in less time.
Ashwini, this is one important question which I am getting. So, why do we need DSA? Basically, so suppose you are working already in the coding part where some issues are there, you solve those, right? I am purely into the deployment part where we are taking care of what you give to us as a product. We try to deploy on cloud, right? So now Jagdish is asking one question: why do we need like DSA for DevOps engineers? Because
I
you are
totally
working in
agree.
both teams. Can you
No, no,
tell
I
this?
totally agree with the question. You don't need a DSA for working in your company. Okay. No one will say, okay, you just set up your infra and put the algorithm in that. No, you will not do that, right? You will simply write a script that will run and that will set up everything for you. And either in your AWS or in your local computer or in company infra, right? But this is not something about your working. This is about your selection part. I can understand some of the tester guy, they are working, they are like on my channel, they are asking like, sir, why we need DSA, right? Either you are not a manual tester. If you are an automation, if you are in a manual also, they will ask you easy level of questions like what is array, like how you reverse array, how you reverse a
Yeah.
string, because they know, right? You are a manual tester, you're not having that much technical skills, right? They will ask you SQL. So you can say that how the manual guy can relate to the SQL and this array string questions, right? But they have a selection criteria, because if they will not put the DS in that round in terms of DevOps, in terms of Java, in terms of automation engineer, how they will decide like which candidate are good for a job? Because these things, DSA, problem solving, tells the interview this is a perfect guy. You can solve the question, like your mind is running for a problem, and you can think, okay, if something comes on your picture, you will easily solve that.
Okay, great. So, to everyone, those who are watching us, almost 200 people are watching us. So, let me be very honest with you. When we are typing www. Let's take amazon.com, right, Ashwini? When we are typing that, the entire data flow, rendering of the website to getting on the UI page and everything is primarily based on data structures and algorithm, right? How efficiently the coding is done on the back end, right? Based on that.
Yeah.
So, Ashwini, let's do one thing to all our audience. Can we show a small question? If suppose like this in interview comes like this question, how a person like me, like a layman person, can tackle that, right? Data structures
Yeah,
and
sure, sure.
algorithms. Can you show a small question to us? And before that, all of you guys, are you ready for the question? Ashwini will share his screen. We will solve live one question how the interviewer is asking, and he will be solving for us, and we'll try to understand what are the concepts we need to put in, how we can think differently from others, how we can make our chances to grow more apart from other DevOps engineers. Are you all ready? Give me a yes. Okay, Ramya is telling yes. What about people on LinkedIn? People on LinkedIn are like one not 100 plus people, but I don't see their comments. They all are like silent people. They are observing us silently. But yeah, if you all can comment yes, then we will be solving right away in the live. We'll be solving a question for you. We'll be showing like how important this yes, yes. Okay, people are now telling, people are now coming. What about people on LinkedIn? Can you all give a yes, a sweet yes, so that we can start the first question solving from Ashwini? Right? Okay, people on LinkedIn. I think the stream is slow. Okay, now it's coming. What about others? People on LinkedIn, are you all ready to see up? Like only we will look at the percentage of the question which as a DevOps engineer you should know. So Ashwini will be focusing on that mostly. Okay, Mohammad Faizan, Mohammad Zia, Mridul Mohan, Dilip Rao. What about others? Let's take five more yes, and then we will jump onto the question part. Ashwini will be solving us what exactly the question. Okay, Virish. Okay, Virish Sulage, right? Okay, Giri Babu. Great. Okay, done. So Ashwini, go ahead and share your screen, and let's start with first question. Let's see like what is exactly the DSAs. What are the things we need to know, right?
So if I show you, let me share my screen.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, let me know if it's visible. Is it?
Yes, it's visible. Yeah.
Okay, so let I in my DSA batch, what I have done, I prepare these 500 questions. Okay, do not worry about these questions. Okay, these are the 500 questions. All the questions like medium, easy, and all. So here as a filter. Okay, if you want, if your audience want, I can share. Okay, so if you can say like here, these are the easy questions. So if I can like manage a filter here, hard, medium, and all. If I do okay, so these are the 500 questions.
Nice, nice,
Okay.
nice to see. Okay.
Okay. So if I say, okay, as in DevOps or automation, they don't need to be solve hard questions. Okay. So if I say, okay, I will uncheck this and I want a easy question. So let's pick
Yeah.
a first question on. So two sum problem. So here is a two sum problem. So I can say this is a two sum problem. We can say like if you can check here array. Okay. What is an array is, let me tell you. If something plays in a order one by one. Okay, that is indexing based system. Like if I make you stand line by line and I give you the number on top of you, you are a 0, you are a 1, you are a 2, you are a 3, like that. There's a simple basic mechanism. It will start, but one mechanism here is it will start from 0. Okay, so what I will do, this is an array, and the question is saying, given an array and a positive integer and another number x. So x what will determine whether it is a not exist of two element. It means to say we have to divide x in two terms, like positive terms, like we have to calculate a sum, like x1 or x2. So it is saying like x1 plus x2 equals to x, like that. Or I can make that algorithm like this, whatever you want. Okay.
Okay,
Let me.
Ashwini. So I am also very new, right? So let me try to understand and let me put in a very simple terms to the audience, right? Like an interview is giving us the direct portal link, and he is asking us to solve a problem,
Solve
right?
a question.
Now you
Yeah.
have, because you know as a person like 500 questions you have made by yourself. So we are going to take
Hmm.
the first easy question, right? Now in
Yeah.
the easy question, the question is like, given an array of attribute ARR of n positive integers and
Hmm.
another number like random number they are asking us as
Random
x.
number.
Yeah,
Hmm.
determine whether or not there exist two elements in array whose
Two
sum is
element array.
exactly.
X.
So okay,
So if
great.
I, so
So
let me give you the example. So if I
hmm,
can say that x is a 10, okay, that
okay,
capital X equals to 10. So you have to find out either in array we have 6 or 4, we have 5 or 5, okay, and we can say that we have 7 plus 3. It means we have some or not. We just have to find out this. Like if we have 6 4 in a combination that equals to 10, then we can say yes, it means true. If don't, in whole array we don't found any sum equals to x, then we can say false, the result is not in the array. I hope the
understood.
question is clear,
Yes,
right?
now I am clear. So you are telling that whatever the array of numbers is, the sum of two numbers should be 10. If it is 10,
Yeah,
print S. If it is not 10, print no, something kind of that, right?
in
Now,
yes and no, in terms of coding it is true and false.
oh, okay, understood. And one more thing, I have one question. I think most of the people will have. Now, here, what do you mean by DSA when we are doing this question? Can you just tell on that part? Data
Now
structure and
when,
algorithm.
yeah, the one thing is very important in this question. You have just wrote it this line, right? The
Correct.
main thing is this line. This says the time complexity should be n, big O of n, and auxiliary complexity will be order of n. What it says, when you are solving this question, the time complexity should not exist more than order of n. Okay, order of n, because there is a lot of algorithm running behind the time complexity. I will give you the overview in some other video. Okay, and the space complexity also the order of n. So now the data structure will come in a picture. Like it's, you are a good developer and you are like you are a good software engineer when you are deciding which data structure should I use that will do my work in order of n, which algorithm should I use which do the work in order of n. So at the moment it says okay order of n, then I think okay, I can use a hash map that will store every value. So if you can check here what it says, The given array is ARR of an positive number, right? And here also order of n. So if I take one data structure that will store whole array values, then it become a auxiliary complexity n. It means I have one space, okay, for 10 element. If I allocate a similar space, that will also 10. So that's why space complexity is same. So I'm using a data structure that is hash map data structure. Okay, here simple. And time complexity that totally depend on your approach. You can solve this in order of n square. You can solve in log n, but here it is asking to solve in a n. Okay. Now, so if we can approach this, so I can tell you, right? We can use a hash map. So we will do the hash map here. We can say, okay, we have created one new hash map here, and this is my object. Simple. Okay, right now I'm just creating an empty object.
Okay,
Now,
one question here, Ashwani. So how we came to know that we have to use hash map only? Like we can use something else also, right? Like why only
that's
hash map?
that's a logic. When
Okay.
you just try to solve a lot of questions, okay, at instant you will think like, okay, I should use this data structure. Okay, so if I can say, okay, I will do one thing. I am using a hash map. I know that you are solving a 2 3 questions, you are solving 100 of questions, then automatically your brain start building a logic. When you solve these questions after 2 3 days after solving this first time, might be you are using a different data structure after learning those data structure, right? So it totally depend on a logic. So that's why we say logic building are most important thing in engineering, not about DevOps, not about Java developer, not about a automation engineer. We all should have that logic building power, right? So here I use this, and in array or in any data structure, I need a loop to traverse, right? This is a basic, we all know that कि एक loop चाहिए हमें चीजों को traverse करने के लिए, so we need a loop. So right, we say, okay, for loop start, I told you, right, index start from 0 because array start from 0, right? It's going bouncer. Mohammed Farah is saying it's going bouncer, sir.
Yeah, a little bit like maybe what we can do is like we can write the code once and we can try to explain. Like
Yeah.
for loop, I
Let,
can
let, me,
understand like
let me write once, okay? Let me compile. Then I will make
all
you
of you.
explain.
Yeah,
Okay.
that
And
will be good.
once I explain whole code, then let me know you are getting it not. I'm not saying to understand a code, okay? Because I know you are just seeing a code a first time, you will not able to understand. I am saying just I'm writing a code. When I explain you a logic, okay, then if you are able to understand that logic, then I think you will write a code. Okay. So code, writing a code is not a big deal. Understanding a
Correct.
logic, it is a big deal.
Yes.
Okay. So
Then
let me
we'll go
write.
with the code.
Yeah. So I say, okay, let me write a code integer I less than n, and I can say I plus plus. If I say if map dot contains key, which key? Here, I will calculate one thing. Now here check the algorithm. I say, okay, whatever the x is here, if my number ARR of I, if I minus, okay, if something I minus from the x, whatever the result is, if that available in the my map, then I will say return true. Else, what I will do, I came out the loop and I say false. And here, what I will do, I say map dot put, and every time when I came, I say ARR of I, and I say 1. So let me show you one thing. I compile this. Here all the test cases will be compiled. Like how many things we are running, how many things we are doing, right? All the things will be compiled. So it say we not found a variable. So we say res. Okay. So it says, okay, let me think. What is it? Cannot find a symbol. Integer res in a main. So when you are just coding online, you might be facing all these things, issues and all. Like what is a syntax error? What is a compilation error? all the things will come. Okay, so do not worry about it. We say map and res, and it says x. Okay, it says x is small x. So now you can check it. Give me the output. Like I have x as in 16. Let me write it some here. Okay. So I say the x is 16. Okay, x is 16. And I have the input 1 4 45. I have this input 1 4 45. Okay, and 6 10 and 8. Right now I'm getting this right 10, and I have x equals to 16 here. If you can check this combo, 6 and 10 will be the 16. So you can say like 6 plus 10 equals to 16.
Correct.
Right? So this we have to find out. And how I have done this, let me explain you now. Let's suppose, now let me tell you the logic. Do not think about a code and all. Okay, I have an array. Okay, and what I am doing, I'm traversing an array. Let's suppose this is an array. I'm traversing one thing, and I'm just taking out one element and putting it to the different place. Okay, when I'm just taking an element and storing into the different place, I'm doing a one calculation here. If you check, I say, okay, what element I'm just taking from the array, okay, I am subtracting that element from my x. Okay, so let's suppose I take a 6 and subtracting from 10, right? I take a 6 and subtracting from 16. So whatever the result is 10. Okay, now whenever I come again into the array, you know that 10 is in the array, right? And you put that into the hash map. So this is the algorithm. We are subtracting apart and checking into the map. Okay, we have stored this element previously or not. If we store this element, then the result is true. If you not understand, let me try once more. Okay, not a problem. Okay, what I am doing here, let's suppose the first
Ashwini,
element.
I will repeat what I have understood. Okay, so I
Okay,
am also
okay,
new to DSA,
no
right? That
worries.
hash map and all. Open that code. Let me
Ah,
try to put it in very
sure,
simple
sure,
words.
sure, problem,
Then
sure,
you
problem.
tell me whether I understood correct or not. Okay.
Sure, sure, sure.
ठीक है ना? So now, simply guys, one question is given to us by interviewer. Okay, in that question, the input for that question is two values. One is 16 and one is 6. Right, Ashwani?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. Now what we have done is in Java we are writing this code. Okay, Java
Sorry,
1.8 version.
sorry for interruption. The 6 here, if you check, is a length of your array.
Acha. Mm-hmm. Got it. Got it. Got
Okay.
it. Got it.
In question, it says like I'm giving the n numbers, this n positive
Oh,
numbers.
acha. Got it.
So
Understood.
this n is that 6 and
Okay,
x
got
is
it.
your 16.
Okay, now I understood. Okay, so all of
Yeah.
you, I will just reiterate again. So n is the total number of size of array. I mean the elements which are put in array. Those are 6. Okay. Now you can consider array as a train, right? The train number of compartments. One
Yeah, yeah.
compartment, two compartment, three compartment, four compartment, and total we have 6 compartment, right, in an array, right? And each
Mhm.
compartment is given a value like 1, 4, 45, 6, 10, 8.
And
Okay,
8.
8. And our main engine is, let's consider that is 16, right, Ashwani? Correct na?
Yeah. Yeah,
Now
yeah.
what we are trying to do is, in question he has asked simply one question, like whatever the two numbers, the two compartments, when we are adding the two compartments, the output should be 16. Then you
16.
send as true or you send as false. right?
Yeah,
Correct.
perfect,
My
perfect. Yeah,
understanding is correct. है? ठीक है,
yes,
यहाँ
yes,
तक अच्छा
yes.
हुआ, समझ में आ गया मेरे को. और everyone, guys, you can put down your doubts also, right? You can put down your doubts also. Meanwhile, Ashwani will take your doubts also. So we have written a for loop and a Java code, right? My
Yeah,
understanding is correct. But yeah,
yes.
I want to know from audience also. If anyone have questions, please put it down. Ashwani will take your questions also, right? So someone is telling we can do this by adding two elements from array.
There are a lot of algorithm, right? What I say, that's a logic. You don't say that, okay sir, you are doing this, I am doing that. No, no, no. You do whatever you want. Just the interviewer know, like, okay, you are giving an answer. I'm not caring about the algorithm anymore. I just care about these two line. The interviewer will also care about these two line. You are giving an answer in order of n, and you are using a n space complexity. So whatever the approach you are doing, that's fine. Approach is not making any sense. But the thing is, the interviewer asking, okay, you are doing this question in order of n, and the order of n, the first thing I make you understand that this one, right? Because I'm using this data structure, and that will put each and every value which this array has. Okay, I will take a value from array, and I will store into the hash map. So automatically become n. Because why? Because n positive integer. And this loop, if you can check, this loop is running from 0 to less than n, right? And n is positive numbers. So this time complexity is n. Simple. Because my loop is running from 0 to n. So time complexity become order of n. And my positive numbers are n. So I use extra memory that store those elements. So memory will become n. Simple.
Okay, I think we should try, means at least on the time complexity, we should be focusing more, is what you are telling at the end, right? Like that
Yeah.
concept, we need to understand what is exactly the time complexity is, or what is O of n actually means to
Yes, yes,
start
yes, yes.
with the DSA is what you are telling, right? So Ashwini,
Yes.
tell me one thing. So, okay, code is not visible. Can Ashwini,
Mm.
screen,
Let,
can you put that
yeah.
code one?
This,
Okay.
or,
Yeah, I
or
think people are
whatever the your audience is saying, right? Let me show you that also. Uh, Let me show you that also. This, not this one.
okay,
Not
one
this one.
question. There are seven solutions, right? You are telling that
Yeah,
seven.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So this question, two pair, I have solved with two. The audience is saying in that we can do this by adding two numbers, right? So you can do
Yes.
that. Like why he is saying? Let me make you explain if code is not here. So while this is not, this is also, and this is a while loop, and there's not, okay, that code is not available here. But let me make you explain why he's saying just hold one. Okay, hold one and add it to every element. Okay, so let me tell you, hold one, add it to 4, add it to 45, add it to 6, add it to 10, it will not become 16, right? If you hold 4 and add it to each and every element, it will not become 16. If you hold 6, now add it to the 10, it will become 16, right? So this algorithm, that guy messaged in a chat. LinkedIn user. I think not
Understood.
LinkedIn. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's Prince, by the way. I saw his comment actually. So he
Okay,
understood like we need to do in time complexity is what he was
uh-huh.
telling.
But
So
the approach which I am saying, that adding hold one element and add to the next element, that is a order of n square. So
understood.
costly algorithm.
Can you put that code in the chat so that people can just
Uh-huh,
save it?
sure.
So, guys, for your understanding, I'm asking Ashwani to keep that code in the chat and try to understand the code. Any of the element, if you are not understanding, please let us know. Yes, he has put in the chat. So, guys, okay, it has come like this. Okay, that's
Okay.
completely fine. So you can ask your questions based on like your thoughts. Like, okay, what is DSA? How much DSA you should know? And for DevOps engineers, it's like 30% DSA. If you know like little bit, that should be sufficing your need. Okay, so
No
let's take
one,
some general questions.
no one will ask you the hard question or medium question. They will ask you put a normal question up to, I
Correct.
can say, normal array or string questions. No one will go you to the tree and graph and all. If you know the data structure, like tree, sorry, if you know the data structure, array, linked list, and maximum to linked list, and a string, and Java collection, that's fine.
Understood. Understood. So let's take some general questions, right? Okay. Now, Yogeshwari is asking you a question. Sir, if we do this with two pointer approach,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can do with the two pointer also. Just take out a one pointer and take one pointer here and calculate both the pointers. If they match to the result, you can return it. So that also the in order of n, you can do that.
okay. And then she is asking what is the time complexity if we do in that order of
Yeah, order of
approach.
n. If you what algorithm, I just thinking in a mind how that will work. If you start a pointer from beginning, if you start a pointer from the end. So if you meet a result, then you return. So that will be the order of n. If in case there will be a some test cases that will fail, that you have to change the algorithm at instant, because there might be, I think, 255 test cases in this concept, okay, and in this question. So what happened, in some question we think, okay, this is easy question and we can solve this, but when you code it and actually you run it, then it will throw error. It will say you are not compiling all test cases. Then you have to change at runtime.
Got it. Got it. Got it. So, any other questions, guys? You have, if you have any questions related to how much DSA you need to learn, what are the platforms you need to go, where you have to start, what percentage does a DevOps engineer or anyone have to know, right? Yes. Pramod is just asking the question. Just join now. What will be the use of DSA for DevOps engineers?
Okay, let me repeat again. Like Pramodi, you joined right now. Then, DevOps, for DevOps, DSA is not like you are doing the DSA in your day to day life. It's just for your selection criteria. Because the first round you appear into the interview, they will ask you some basic questions from string, from array. They will expect like you will solve those questions and prove yourself. Okay, I'm a problem solver and I can do anything. Like if you give me the problem related to DevOps, I will easily solve, because it's sure like you have that thinking ability, you have that logic ability, and you can solve. I hope I
Understood.
give the answer of your question.
And Ashwini, one more thing, right? For the front end engineer, how much DSA is needed?
Well,
I'm not sure. Maybe you
from
can stop your
nowadays,
screen share, Ashwini,
uh,
so that we can take
nowadays
questions.
companies are asking a heavy DSA to the front end engineer, because why, like nowadays frameworks are become more complex, right? We are doing codes in React, we are doing code in Angular, and we are doing all using a components. Like all user want to become a front end to the, they are becoming a like full stack, right? If I talk about like 5 to 6 year back, companies are not much focused on a DSA. Like right now, also few companies or many companies are here. They are not target a audience which know a DSA. But if you target a good company, good product based company, they will ask you a DSA. They will ask definitely. Might be they will not ask that hard level DSA, but they will ask that for sure, because that the criteria of those company.
Okay. So I think someone is asking on the same question. Ashwini, I'm working as a front end developer and practice lot of DSA problems, but struggling to find the best solution for a particular problem. I think everyone has this, right? If you give an array, to add an array, we will run the for loop by taking two elements. Everyone
Yeah,
will
yeah.
do that. But his problem is same, like how we can get that actually.
Look. First, what I'm saying, do not focus on a. If you are thinking like, okay, I will solve a question, I will do this, and I will find the optimal solution. No, no. First, try to solve that question. Like what the beginner nowadays are doing, they will not solve a question, and what they will do, they directly jump to the optimal solution without understanding a working code or brute force code. Okay, so what I am saying, just run that code. Do not think initially whatever these things we have discussed right now, order of n square log, and just throw everything from your mind. Okay, just try to solve all those questions. Just I want a working code. When I teach a student a DSA in my free batch, I will give you all the playlist, okay, where I teach a DSA free of cost. You can see that. I told them just do a working code. Do not think about that complexity at all in your early ages of your career when you are starting to code, right? So just write a working code. So if you think, okay, directly jump to the optimal solution is the best choice, no, 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 no. Because why I'm saying, the code which you think, right, and write into the notepad or write into the compiler, that you will not forget. And the code you will copy paste from some other guy, you will forget. Definitely. So that's a
Understood.
difference.
This happens with every software engineer. We all
Yeah,
like usually depend on Google, like we copy some things, it breaks somewhere, right? So it's good to
yeah.
have our own logic everywhere, is what Ashwini is telling actually, right? So there is one direct question to you. I think people are very much amazed with your 500 set of questions which you have prepared. So if you can tell like where they
Okay,
will get, or
let
if you
me
share
let me
something.
let me let me share a link.
Yes.
So I recommended, if you are a, front-end engineer or DevOps, do not try with the medium level questions. They are super hard. Okay, just try with the basic, easy level questions.
Understood. So I think
Okay.
Ashwani is sharing that link for everyone, guys. Okay, what is that?
Comment has failed to post to Praveen Singampally. Praveen,
Okay.
let me send you. Okay, you can send.
Yeah, yeah. Just
Yeah.
do that. I will. Okay, I got it. Yeah. So all of
Hmm.
you, we are sharing the link which Ashwini has prepared with his hard work. Right. I hope it will get benefited to everyone. Please save that drive with you all. Right, and practice from medium level questions if you are very much interested. Right. Okay. Now I think where we can practice DSA. So Pramod is asking again some kind of question. Like everyone has this kind of questions only, so maybe you can tell some of the factors here.
First 15 days, I do not recommended you to practice or any website. I want you to first write a code on a pen paper, because nowadays when we are moving to the technology, right, iPad, laptop and all, we are forgetting those things which our ancestor do, right? Because you know that, right, we have that black sheet and we are writing from, like, what we say that, right, white, I don't know that proper name, but we are writing from that in schools and all, right? In villages, nobody
Slate,
writing right.
slate, chalk,
Slate.
slate.
Yeah, yeah, chalk and all that slate. But I want you to write the code with the pen paper, because once you write, you will remember that code. Okay, how I'm writing that logic. Just think a logic and print it out into the paper. Okay, do this thing to 15 to 1 month. You will habitate to write a code. You will habitate to think, right? Because you are training your mind in initial days. If you do directly, okay, go to the website and I'm start coding, just watching some kind of random reels, okay, I will become a coder. Do not do that like that. Just do a copy pen, then move to the some, like kind of, we can say that, editor, just like IntelliJ, Eclipse, VS Code. Install Java, install C++, whatever the preferred language you want, and run a code there. If you understand how the code is working, how the method is working, then go to the websites. Because why? If I tell about you this website which we are coding it right here, they will directly give you the method. Okay, just code here, right? They will not make you understand. They will not make you understand like how the top driver method is working. Until unless you don't know that, it's no sense of making a code on website. Okay.
Understood, understood. Okay, great. So I think a few other questions are also there. So Karthik is telling how to improve communication skills. I think this is generic thing, right? Everyone is facing, like, when I think he's a fresher, I can see from his photo. So maybe you can tell like what exactly is this can be solved.
Look, if Karthik, you are in this call, right? We guys are talking in Hindi, right? When audience demand, talk in English. Okay. So I and Praveen start talking English. What do you think? Me and Praveen know these things from, like from childhood? No, we don't know. I'm frankly saying, I don't know. Okay. In my first company, that is when I'm joining after the college. When somebody start talking to me in English, I start shivering. Okay, like wow, how should I face the client? Because in US company, when you are just communicating to the US person, they will the accent is changed. You will not understand what the guy is saying. Even if you don't have a good English, you don't understand that. So if you start watching movies in English, you talk with yourself in English, you talk with your friends, your girlfriend, anyone, just whoever there, just talk in English. Okay, then you will have that confidence. Okay, now I can talk. So even you don't have confidence, then no one can improve your communication skill. Just start talking. In initial days, you will make a mistake. I know that. I have also making a mistake. But after some time, that will all things become so fluent. And you have that confidence. Okay, if I am saying something wrong, I will improve that in the next sentence. Yeah.
Understood. Understood. So the confidence should be there while when we are starting to prepare maybe a communication language. Just go out and talk to random people is what you are telling. And even Ashwani and I have also faced that fear when we talk with the client, because clients are the utmost people whom we have to do the work for them, right? So at that point of time, we also get fear, but yeah, eventually we passed out that. Maybe you can also try some of those things. So Kavya is asking, what is the best language to start for DevOps engineers?
As in DevOps, I also worked in DevOps domain. I have DevOps knowledge. So I'm working on Kubernetes, Docker, and CI/CD, all of those things. So I know that DevOps guys are writing a script in two languages. That is one in Linux and one is Python, right?
Correct.
So you guys are keen in Python. So you can do a DSA with Python. Not a problem. If
Understood.
you want to learn any language just like C and Java, you can go with that. But if you know one language, just start code in that.
Understood. So you are telling Python with DSA is very good for DevOps engineer, right?
Yeah, because why I'm saying you, I don't want to put a burden on you for a new language. Because if I say,
Ach-
okay, learn Java, you will say, Are yaar, you just increase one language in my resume. So
Correct,
we
correct,
don't
correct.
want that. Yeah. So just focus because I know Python, I know Linux, I know both the languages, but I prefer write a script in a Linux because I don't know why I don't like Python because I love Linux. Okay, because I'm doing a like a scripting and all from long time in that. So you guys can do the Python.
Okay, great. So Sorin is asking, sir, is the DSA list enough for DevOps guys? It's more than enough, I think. More.
More than enough. Don't try. I already said, don't try the medium and hard level questions. You will be demotivated. Okay, don't try those questions.
Correct, correct, correct. Correct, right?
And
So guys,
some of the easy questions in list also you will not able to solve. So, so try one by one.
great, great. So all of you, those who are watching us live, I think 100 plus people are watching. Please make sure that you are going with the medium level or easy level questions, which Ashwani has shared. That the drive link. Please start with that. Okay, Raj is telling, good sir. Okay, Kavya is asking, great, thank you. What is your view on Golang with DSA? Okay, that question I will take. Golang, don't go with that. Go with Python, with DSA, or whatever the language. Like if you are comfortable with Java, as Ashwani said, go with that, because he didn't wanted you to get added one more language in your resume. So that is the reason. But according to him, Python or Java can be a good option for DSA. Even I will tell Python is the best option for DevOps engineers. Okay. So I think one more question was there. Yeah, this is one question where Jivan is asking, and probably DSA versus DevOps versus data scientist or analyst. What is your thought?
Good question. Look, DSA is not your any domain. Okay, so list now we have two options in list. Remove the DSA. DSA is just like you are making something dish in your home, and like salt and peppers is a mandatory thing. Okay, so DS is like that. It is a prerequisite when you are learning anything, just automation, DevOps, data science. It's not a kind of domain. It is a skill which you have to master. So now we have two options: DevOps and data scientist or analyst. Now let me make more simpler. Analyst is something you have chunk of data, big data in data warehouse. you are using a tools to extract that data, clean that data, and put into the tables, database tables. Okay, so in analyst we have two parts. One is extraction and one is visualization. So when you work on a service based company, they will not directly deploy you in any company, not service based. They directly not deploy you into the data analyst. Either they will make you, they will give you a tag of data analyst, but the work you will do either extraction or either visualization. Because why I'm saying, for extraction purpose, you are using a Informatica. You know that very popular tool for extraction, right? They are extracting a data from different data warehouses, oracles, big data, and all. And for visualization you are using a Tableau, right?
Understood.
Suren,
So
easy questions list is containing. I have put a filter on that. Clear all those filters.
correct. Sorin, you have to go to the filter option, clear that filter. You have to select according to your need. Okay. So Snehal Dakhad is asking, sir, there are huge variety of DSA problems. So tell us which is basic requirements or demanded data structure. I think Snehal already, sir has shared, Ashwani has shared
Or
the
Praveen,
document. I
let
think.
me take this question. Actually, the list which I have shared, this is something you guys maybe demotivate yourself. So do one thing. You can contact me. Okay, I have another list, but not right in this system. Where I have 50 questions, super easy 50 questions. Those are starting from zero, little, very basic, from very basic. So you guys can start from that, like from zero, and attempt those 25-50 questions, and you will get that confidence. So you
I
guys
think
contact on me Telegram, or you can contact on me LinkedIn. Okay, I will share, definitely
okay.
I will share right now, but I don't
Share
have
your
that.
screen. Okay, share your screen and tell to audience. I think that I also need that. Please share to me also. Okay, share your screen and tell your LinkedIn ID to the people, and also your Telegram, and whatever like you wanted to help to the community based on your DSA and the learning journey. Let's go ahead with those things, so that people, those who are trying to understand and learn DSA, they can be part of your community also. So let's go ahead and see all those things, right? So
Sure,
all of
sure.
you, just see, I think he has already had 50 easy level questions for DevOps engineers. So I think that is very good to see. Let's
So
see.
this is my ID, if you can check here. So this is, you can check Ashwani Kumar here. Okay, this is
Oh,
my ID. Okay, and if you search on Telegram, Genie Ashwani, you will find that. I'm not opening a Telegram because a lot of people are messaging me even in less. So so that's why. Okay,
okay. I
let me
think
let me.
that is the name, na? Ashwani Kumar is the Telegram ID.
Yeah. Ashwani, no, Ashwani Kumar is my LinkedIn ID, or and
Acha.
your Telegram link I'm sharing.
Okay, let me put your LinkedIn ID also here so that people can
Let me
talk with
share
you. If
LinkedIn
any.
ID, Praveen. Uh,
Give it.
this is LinkedIn ID, and the Telegram group you guys can join is this.
Okay, great. So all of you see here, guys, I'm sharing both the links to everyone. If anyone is interested, can see here. And one more thing, guys. So we have taken many questions. I see that many people have so many more questions to ask. So what I would suggest is explore some of the things which Ashwani is giving. So Ashwani, tell us one thing which is making you unique, right? The way you have presented the question, the way your experience is making everyone to learn DSA. And also I can see that almost 550 plus questions you have given to the community, right? Which is really a big deal. So tell us something, what more you are giving to the community, and please tell on those things. If you want to screen share, you can share, and you can tell whatever you are willing to tell to the community.
Look, first thing, let me make these things very simpler for you. If you want to learn a DSA, okay, but it is in Java because I prefer Java. So just go to on YouTube, and you can say Genie Ashwani. So you can found this channel. This is my like main channel. Okay, so you can go here and say like channels here. This is a Genie Ashwani coding channel where I teach Java and all. So this is a playlist, whole DSA playlist. Okay, so you can find all those video, and it's free of cost. You don't give to a single rupee to anyone. Okay, so you will complete DSA from here. Okay, we are not able to remove a filter, so let me share you again. If you are not able to remove a filter, not a problem. Okay, now it's good. But I'm sharing you again. Okay.
Sure, sure. I think that they will be able to see now.
No.
Now I am able to see. Yeah, now I am able to see.
Hmm?
Guys, those
Okay.
who have the drive link, just refresh your page. You will be able to see that.
Okay, sure. Now what we are doing, okay, now if you learn the DSA and all, but if you guys having an interest in development, okay, so I have brought something for you. That is, if you go this website, that is codeforsuccess.in. If you go to this website codeforsuccess.in and you go for a start learning. So here what we are doing, if you guys having an interest in development side, or in if you want to switch a career, if you having a career gap, or if you are having an interest in development, Java development, so you can enroll here. But as for Praveen, we are having, like, we are coming on a Praveen channel. So as Praveen says, like, we have to like do something, and we are on occasion of Diwali. So we can this is a like, if you want this price, like if you think this price is a huge, so go one thing. But let me tell you first thing. This course is start from the 2nd of December. The 4 month course is this. Live classes will be there. Okay, I'm solving each and every doubt, and we are teaching a lot of things in Java, like Java frameworks and OOPS. Like I tell you the things, we are learning a Java language from basic to advanced, and we are learning each and every framework and development, and Spring Boot, JSP, and microservices and project also. So we do these many projects, and we do Spring frameworks and all. Everything we'll learn about the Java development. And one more bonus point, we will do the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript also in this. We haven't mentioned
Okay.
a website, but as a student demand, we will do that. Okay.
Okay,
But
I
thing
think
is,
it is a complete package which you are bringing to the community. I think
yeah,
4 months course, guys. I think, and it's one of the best deal I can say. I have been watching Ashwini's video also many a time, and literally I will be very much honest with everyone. Right, the way he teaches 4 months plus course, and you are getting everything what you are as a IT engineer what you need. Right. So Ashwini, anything you want to tell specifically, like why people have to choose you as a person, right?
let me
Because
tell you,
most of the audience are DevOps engineers, so they want to
yeah,
become something in their life. So why Ashwini?
yeah, let me tell you first thing. We here, I'm saying this is a 4 month course, okay? But let me tell you very frankly, as you see the content, this is not a 4 month course. This is more than that. Okay. And second thing, each and every doubt, this is not in our batch, like enrollment has started. We have people 8 year of experience, we have people 3 year of experience, 4 year of experience. They all want to switch their career to development. If they don't want to switch their career, they want to learn our development. We have freshers, we have like 1 year of experience, they want to learn our Java development. Okay. And one thing, if we want to earn something, like if I am that firm or brand, so I will keep the price of this course at 20,000 or 50,000. No, I have not done that. I have launched a DSA free course here also. I will give you the this list. Why I just put a price on this course? Because why? It will make my consistency also. Because let me tell you how the price will decrease. So if you go this course and apply the coupon here on a payment page, this is not a genie. Okay, just remove this, and you can say Diwali, and you can say apply. So it will become 2950.
Great.
Okay, so this is something you will not get on a internet. Okay, let me tell you one thing. For core Java and advanced Java, for this much only, for this I have give a 9,000 rupees in my college time. 9,000 rupees. Okay, so if I calculate whole cost of this course, it is just like more than 15 to 20,000. But my motive is to just make someone happy with their my courses, and I can help a student as much I can. Why I put a price? If you can ask me, like, you can make a free videos and all, that's perfectly fine. but after some time that will make my inconsistency lose. Okay, so I also say, okay, I'm not getting it something from here, because everyone, we are a human being. So we can say, okay, let's drop this, or let that thoughts come in our mind. But if you giving something to me, you are paying me, then that have a forced on me, okay, I have to do this, I have to give those guys, because if you are giving a 1 rupee also, that will also money, because I have just taken from you. Okay.
Okay, great. So, guys, I am sharing the Ashwini's link. Enroll here for DSA. If anyone is interested, code for success.in. They can go and avail at 2950. One of the best in class, 4+ months of course. And I think so much energy should be put in to bring such kind of content. And already he has cracked Amazon, Airtel, and many other companies. So all those things you will also learn under him, and you will be getting so many things going ahead also. And definitely I will be also keen to learn from you, brother, right? Definitely we'll be working together. And guys, I think you all are clear. Any more questions? We will take one or two questions. Time is 9:02 now. So any other questions you have, guys? One or two questions, we will be happy to take your questions. And definitely check out CODEFOR success.in, code for success.in. I have basically start the comment also, and you can check. This is for that. HTTPS code for success.in / course details. Okay, any other questions, guys, you have before we wind up this session and bring some other things for you? Any other questions? We can take one or two questions. Any other questions, guys? Okay, not able to see. What is that? Not able to see. Okay, filter. I think filter. Ashwini has shared already the document link. I think that should be fine. Okay, Ashwini. I think okay. One question came up. As a fresher, which is good start, like Linux admin or DevOps engineering? Okay, I think this is more kind of a DevOps one. So I would suggest as a fresher, learn DevOps only. Linux is an old-fashioned one, which everyone was following last time, but now they have completely migrated everyone to DevOps. So I think DevOps is good one, right? So yeah, we are talking about DSA. So I think people are good with DSA. I think they don't have any questions, but let's see. If any question comes to me, I will definitely route it to you, right? And guys, definitely check out Ashwini's page and enroll if you are thinking to enroll, right? Okay, great. So I think people are talking about DevOps. So let's see. Okay, thanks Ashwini for coming onto my channel. Thanks a lot for taking out your time, and thanks a lot for your 500 questions list and 50 questions list. Also, we can see. Hopefully,
Sure,
you will be putting down in the LinkedIn, and trust me, people are very much need of those things. So definitely, your help
sure,
is much
sure, we'll
appreciated.
do. Yeah,
Thanks a
sure.
lot, Ashwini, for coming onto my
Thank,
channel. Yeah.
thanks, Praveen. Thanks for inviting. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah, thank you. So, Ashwini, you can drop off. I will just take some more questions and I will wind up this
Sure,
session.
sure.
Thanks a lot, Ashwini. Yeah, take care. Bye. Okay, that was Ashwini, guys. I hope you got good insights from Ashwini. So let's talk on terms of like, yeah, good bro, great Divyansh. Thanks a lot for your wonderful comment. Okay, so tell me some if you have any other questions related to your DSA or DevOps or any other sort of things. I will be available for another 2 to 3 minutes to take up your questions. Thank you, Ashwini. Okay, Naveen is telling thank you, Ashwini. Any other questions you have, guys? If you want to check any other things, any other doubts, any other questions you have? Okay, 2 more minutes I'll be available for you. If you have any sort of doubts, maybe related to your DevOps, maybe related to your DSA, maybe related to your coding, maybe related to your job search, any other things, if you want me to help you, we will be taking up that, or else I'll be good to wind up the session. Okay. Okay, I think no questions from your end, and in LinkedIn also people are just watching us. So people on LinkedIn, you don't have any questions, right? I hope so. That is clear. Crisp and clear content, right? Okay, great. Okay, thank you all. Okay, React or Angular. How is the market currently for 2 years DevOps engineering? I think it's going good as of now. If you see, 2+ years getting calls, and if you see in the previous placements, right? People are getting placed. So just try on various kinds of your what do you call, like various kinds of platforms like your LinkedIn, founded.com, instahire.com, right? Those platforms are there. Definitely try. Okay, React or Angular, I would say both are going good. Different companies have different kinds of different kinds of flavors of technology they are using. So both are good. Go with the one which you are liking. How to get our resume selected, bro? I want to get job as fresher as DevOps. See, Divyansh, I have dedicatedly made a video on my resumes, and definitely I would like to show you that. So if you see our YouTube channel, right, my both the resumes I have shared. So if you see, I can share. You just go over that, right? So if you go onto the videos, if you see somewhere here on the resume, yeah. So this was the resume of my Walmart. Okay, and if you go down, this is the resume. Somewhere my other resume will be there from your Infosys, that resume. Where is that? Yeah, this is my Infosys resume, right? So just check. I have shared both the resumes. It will definitely help you. Clear? Right? Great. Okay, can I switch from service desk to DevOps? Yes, you can definitely switch, and it's one of the good option you can switch, right? And those who are looking for any kind of help, even we have the Prime Batch 5.0. If anyone wants to enroll, they can just check any kind of LinkedIn post. I'm very active on LinkedIn also, so just check any of the LinkedIn post. You will get all the details on my page, right? And see the Dhoni. I mean, you can check on the featured list itself, so you will be able to see like how we are doing, what we are doing, right? And you can check some of our student offer letters also, right? And you get all the details in the comment section also, right? Okay, so people are telling all those things after meeting Dhoni sir, right? Okay, great. So all of you, it's thanks, and really nice talking to you all, and thanks for your time, right? And we'll wind up the session here today, and meet you all in another session. So take care. And from tomorrow, we are starting the Prime Batch 5.0. So I think you all are there for that. And tomorrow, 9 a.m., we'll be starting our first class, right? If anyone is interested, you can also check on that. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thanks a lot for your time. Thanks a lot. Yes. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Okay. Chalo. Bye bye. Bye. Take care. Bye.